Alright. Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm Aqua or Aquarius of Fallen Snow if you don't know me. In this video I'm going to be talking to the artist directly about my experience with recording music, building a catalog, as well as subsequent content creation after for marketing and advertising. In this video I'll be focusing on different key aspects and strategies that you can utilize at different points in your career as an artist. And I'll tell you a bit more about my experience and how I've gotten to the point where I feel so confident with the content schedule that I have, as well as my back catalog of content. But before I really dive into this video, real quick, I just want to say if you enjoy what you hear in this video, or it's helpful, or it gives you any ideas for your own career, drop a like and consider subscribing. Definitely check out my channel as well so you can see a variety of content from podcast episodes to conspiracy theories, and even live rap show highlights from my kick streams. I really appreciate it. It really helps on my end with the channel and the growth, as well as building a community of like-minded people. Plus, then we can help each other grow, so it's a win-win. But let's get into the video and the real reason you're here. First, let me add a little bit more about myself as an artist and my career so far. I've been making music since 2019 and really started marketing and advertising my content on social media about 2 years ago. I am by no means saying I have it all figured out or I know exactly what I'm doing, but I have had to iron out a lot of the kinks along the way, so I have a bit of experience that might help you if you're just starting out, or really at any point in your career as an artist. But I'm no professional, right? So it's just food for thought. So I first started off playing beats and freestyling with my friends. That quickly led me to sitting down and actually writing the tracks by myself. This really helps you focus your mind and your energy, kind of like journaling or meditation, you know? And if you really want to be an artist that writes and performs your own stuff, that's kind of how it starts, you know? You have to have passion for it. But if writing's not your strong suit, that's okay, because there are a ton of great resources you can utilize to help you along your way, such as talking to friends, asking AI for relevant content, or taking inspiration from your favorite artist. But then you risk losing the authenticity and you distance yourself from your own unique style. So next, after I started writing my music, I got a cheap $100 microphone and I started recording on GarageBand on my Mac. And it's so important, I can't stress this enough. This is a critical step in any process, is just trying it out and seeing if you like it before you go dropping a bunch of money on it, because you might not enjoy it as much as you thought you did, you know? But from my end, I absolutely love the process. Everything from finding the beats to uniquely crafting the bars for that beat to recording, mixing, and mastering, all of it. And I learned to do it by myself, for myself, so I didn't have to rely on anybody else. That also saves you a ton of time and energy and headache in the long run. You don't even know. Just learn to do as much as you possibly can by yourself. Like, the only thing I don't do by myself now is beats. And that's not to say that I can't learn one day, I just don't have the time to really dedicate to learning, maybe not music theory, but just like how it all works, right? I don't have that time right now, maybe in the future, once I've got a bit more free time on my hands. So at that point, I started making music and I haven't stopped for over half a decade now. In my mind, that's what building a catalog is all about. It's really doing something you love so much that you stack up enough content that you have a backlog or a catalog. And once you get to that point, then you can really start focusing on marketing and advertising what you have in storage, basically. I'm at the point now where I have a ton of songs in my notes. Some are ready to record, some have been recorded, ready to mix and master, some are done and just waiting to be scheduled. But now I'm at the point where if I want to, I can take a step back from that and relax on all of the music stuff and focus on other platforms like Instagram, Substack, and YouTube for posting other content that I'm also passionate about. And then the goal is to convert people from one platform to another, or have it work in such a way that they see the content on other platforms and it boosts the engagement and stuff like that, right? But I would rather do it from a community point of view than just using people as fans or some monetary system. You know what I mean? Let's grow together. And then this is pretty cool. I can even show you I recently started kind of like a spreadsheet to track the progress of my music. Here it is. This is what it looks like when you get all the projects together in one place, basically. I'm super satisfied with how this looks, but you can see at the top here, I have it categorized is the beat downloaded, Is the beat on the PC? Have I recorded on it? Is it mixed and mastered? Is it on SoundCloud? Is it on DistroKid? And then is it scheduled? And does it have a release date? And then what type of track it is, or where it's going to end up. Basically, maybe it's going to be on an EP, maybe it's going to be a single. It doesn't have to be a sauna. You can definitely use an Excel spreadsheet or even just write it down on paper, but this helps so much relieving stress. You can work on the stuff that you have scheduled or that you know is almost done, close to being finished, and you can finish that up instead of focusing on everything at once or keeping it all in your brain. You can actually get it down on paper or on a screen to look at. Way easier, right? I've even gotten to the point now where I have schedules on the wall next to me so I can really visualize and see when all my content's going to be dropping on what platform and what needs to be done before other stuff, right? It helps me plan everything out, from the songs and the EPs, YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, Substack articles, whatever it is. And again, the more planning you do in advance, the less stress you're going to have in the future, because you already did the legwork of thinking of when stuff is going to drop, and then you just have to make sure it's ready to drop when you scheduled it to. And then you can just move all the stuff you don't need to focus on at the moment to the back burner and just let it simmer while you work on the most important stuff, right? I also can't stress enough how important it is to work on your passion daily. Even if it's just 10 or 20 minutes, that's still progress, and it's going to help so much in the long run. If you can get into the habit of working on something you're passionate about, maybe that 10 to 20 minutes is going to turn to half an hour, to 45, to an hour, or 2 or 3, to the point where you could be doing it all day, not even thinking about it, because you built up those positive habits of work, right? Because you might have the dedication and determination to making something happen, but then the next step is actually putting the work in to achieve it and to see some results. And as you can see by the spreadsheet, and like I said before, I have a lot of songs that are downloaded, not recorded on. Some are recorded, some need to be mixed and mastered, but at least I have a visual for it. And basically what I'm trying to say is I know what I want to do for the foreseeable future. Now I'm just setting it up for longevity, making it work for me, you know? And eventually, hopefully, passive income, so I don't need to stress as much about bills and paying rent. And I'm trying to make sure I stay on top of this with the content creation and doing what I'm passionate about, as well as balancing it with the rest of my life, so I don't feel burnt out. And I hope this video helped inspire you or give you ideas for your own career as an artist, creative, or content creator, whatever it is. And the information is out there, you just have to go find it, you know? In this day and age, you can truly do anything you set your mind to. It's all about dedication, and it takes some time, but one step at a time, and you'll get there eventually. Like, one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this is because I feel like I'm giving back to the world more than I'm taking from it. And I'm trying to make informative content, or content that makes people think, not just entertainment, right? I'm trying to open people's eyes and hopefully change their minds to their perspective of the world that's out there. Because there's more to life than just making money. But if you just focus on the money, you become a slave to the wages and the taxes. And as you know, we're all made of water. That being said, I think this is a good place to put down this video for now. And if you enjoyed, again, please make sure you drop a like, hit subscribe so you don't miss any other videos dropping on the channel. And let's grow the community and help each other out mutually, right? Like I said, I want to get back with my videos, my music, and whatever content I make. And if this video helped you, make sure you drop a comment letting me know how it did, or if you have some constructive criticism, I would love to hear it so I can improve my videos for the future. And if you do go down there to drop a comment, make sure you start it with family so I know that you stayed this far in the video. I truly appreciate you spending some time with me, so thank you again. I love you, stay safe, good luck, and take it easy, man.